Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. The name of the day is Dr. Plums. You can also call me Nate, you can call me Nathan, but please never call me Nathaniel. And we are back with the Last Divinity DLC of Monster Train. And my plan is, our last bristling run was like not great. So we had to restart a lot. I think we can do a cleaner run. I want to try it again. I have the 2 other runs saved. I'm gonna get into it. I want to do a clean run to finish it off. So even though we did finish the run, there were so many restarts. I feel like it wasn't too legitimate. So we're gonna try it again. Let's put back in googly eyes. Let's see if we can get just a cleaner run where I don't have to do, yeah, just so many restarts. So I can feel better about how we finished off that hat trick challenge. So same rules are still going to apply. I'm still going to be referring to the previous 2. Just checking what we have here. And let's just jump into it and see how it goes. So it's Sentient with Restore, and it's Wormkin with Echo Break. And we have a lot of stuff we can't take. But let's see if we can get just enough to make it clean. So we do have 2 Wildwood Saps, 2 Focus Growth. I mean, this is all stuff we didn't take before, so this is all new stuff anyway. And what artifact do we get? I think Infused Mallet's probably better. Chased is interesting. Chased with Bristling is pretty bad. But we'll try it, I guess. We'll have to find another way to win. Because we're going to lose both the spikes and we're going to lose the regen. This is like really bad news. Alright, well, we're going to have to get a freaking good unit to carry us here. Hopefully we can get something. We can't get a Shattered Shell. That's not allowed. Yeah, I'm not sure how we're gonna beat Seraph, honestly. Hopefully we can find a way, but this is looking kind of scary. Play you guys out, start the regen, and we have no real way to like kill guys, do we? Oh, that's awkward. Oh, whoops! Oh my gosh, my brain is not functioning. Play you out. This should be enough damage to kill both. And I guess we put you guys out here. Do some damage to that guy. We can pick you off. Give you extra regen. We might just be dead though. I completely screwed that up. Well, we're doing a little bit of damage. The problem is I just don't think we have enough regen to kill him. Oh my gosh, we did it. Okay, well after that horrid first fight, let's see if we can do a little bit better. We cannot take Razor Sharp. We can take Sting. I think we can also take Glimmer, but let me just double check Glimmer here. No Glimmer. No Glimmer. So we'll take Glimmer. We need something. We need some form of AoE. There was a big update today. Patch notes. A fairly big balanced patch on all platforms. It just went live now. Wait, what? Hold up. We pause. Let me pause this. Let me pause this and let's. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that is here now. Interesting. Let me Let me run through this real quick. So we have, let me see if I can share. Let's bring up window capture, Chrome capture, and see if we can't figure out what is going on here. Let me just, oh, hold on. You up there. Chrome capture should go here. And hold on. Let me get it set up really quick first. Okay, hold on. We wanted this to be trimmed a bit. Sorry, it's gonna take a minute. I don't have my Chrome capture set up yet, so let me just quickly do that. We'll do a quick rundown. Yeah, that kind of came out of nowhere, didn't it? Let's do this, and then let's do that. Oh, that looks terrible. What if we go, something like that. That should stretch a bit better. Okay, so let's look at this now. Let me move this over. Okay, large balance patch. So we have Decayer Spine Chief health progression increased. Up 10, up 20, up 30. That's pretty good. That's not bad. I don't know. I feel like Decayer was already pretty good, but I guess just making him more of like a tank makes sense. Inspector Spine Chief attack progression. Okay, just increased by 5 across the board. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. He's the multi-striking one, so he just has more base damage. Means by rank 3, he's doing 75 damage. It's not bad. Firelight extinguish attack progression reduced. I think that's completely reasonable. Still one of the best ones. Eternal Flames also reduced. His rank 3 is the same as rank 1 and 2 are slower. That could be problematic, but I think his early game's still quite good for Eternal Little Flame, or her. Progression's still pretty good, so I think it's probably not too big of a deal. Let's look at the next. For the greater good, modified substantially. It now randomly summons one of 6 1-capacity angelic units to the front of the floor. Too many complicated bugs with the version and no clear path to fix some of them. Oh, so they just like completely changed for the greater good. So now it just generates a 1-capacity angelic unit in the front. Okay. So you can't steal enemies anymore. Well, it was fun while it lasted, guys. Yeah, I assume that they're unique to the card. Interesting. Does it tell you what the 6 are? Or is it just like you have to get it through experience? Let's see. For the greater good is no longer available early. Okay, that's fine. Interesting. Mini bosses no longer benefit from ninja training mutator. Okay, so that makes that particular mutator / expert challenge much better. Well, but for the greater good, honestly, you don't use to steal the unit. You use it to remove a unit. It's like a removal. The problem is that sometimes you get bad removal because you end up getting a guy that has Ember Drain or gives Ember Drain to the enemies, which is pretty bad, or you have a guy that generates crap for you. But in general, I think the idea was to like you get rid of a mini boss with it, and then it was pretty good. But so it doesn't get rid of anything anymore; just adds an extra unit. But I mean, totally depends on what the units are. If they're really good, then it's probably better. If they're just mediocre, old one is removal. So I don't know. Thorn Hollow max gain increased. Okay, Spike's gain increased. It's probably good because Thorn Hollow's way behind the curve in terms of like using it as a unit. Its essence isn't terrible, but as a unit, it's pretty bad. Legion of Wax essence extinguish trigger changed to a What? Oh, essence. Essence. Oh, okay. I was like, oh my gosh, they just completely reworked Legion of Wax. Hey, maybe Thorn Hollow's coming back now. Now, spikes are just kind of still in a weird spot. Legion of Wax did have the worst one. How is it now? Changed to a Revenge trigger, and Twin of Wax changed to Mode of Wax. So basically, every time the unit takes damage from any source, it pops out a 1 capacity chump blocker. That actually seems really strong. During multi-strikers, like, that halves multi-strikers damage just off the bat. I think that's really strong. I actually like that a lot. And you're totally right, Ashiaka. I think it's really good with harvesters. Lodestone Essence now saps all enemy units, but has a +2 energy cost associated with it. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Because Lodestone's previous Essence was garbage. Transcendip, I actually think this is good. I think Transcendip is way too strong. I do not mind that it's an endless unit, or that it's an infinite. Sorry. I do not mind that it is now a 2-cost unit. I think that's a healthy change, because it was way too strong. The only time you're going to be unhappy now is if you get it out of Imp in a box and you don't have an Imp build. Yeah, it's always sad when things get nerfed, but I think this is a good change. Artifacts. Votive Key now only triggers when cards are played from hand. Okay. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. But that's like a very, very edge case. Very, very edge case here. I kind of would rather this be only from... I don't know. I mean, Votive Key has it. Votive Key's good. It's just kind of awkward. Yeah, Hallowed Halls doesn't get messed up. That's also very true. Yeah. So there's some compelling things about this. The Magic of Purge event now heals the Pyre instead of purging units. Within the context of the DLC, purging is more common than before due to the Dark Temple's alternative. Benefits should prove more compelling. Interesting. Old Magic's event reduced by 25%. Rail of the Covenant reduced by 40%. Okay. Glowing Brands event is now less common in Ring 3, but is available in Ring 5. Shard of Divinity and Blank Pages have more than doubled in occurrence. The player has the requisite shards to trigger them. Okay. I think Spine Chief's buffs are fine. I think Spine Chief was actually in a good spot anyway. I think more if there's a loss, it's because people just don't know how to play him yet. Glowing Brands event, I don't know. I don't know what this is. I think both Firelights, I mean, they're insanely strong units. I think both of them can use a nerf. Oh, the Cross Clan rare. Okay. Adjusted the text on Cold Celia. Outdated room unit limit. Message to floor unit limit. Charged echoes, background color, consistency, unforced contamination. Charged echoes, tooltip added. Okay, it's fine. Bug fixes. Okay, so this one was fixed, and this was a big one. Yeah, this. You remember this, Narnium? When we were doing our race, how I went left and you went right, and we had different artifacts from the same thing. Interesting. Fixed an artifact selection bug. People who don't own the DLC. Okay. When Wormkin cards add consume to a card with Eternal Stone. Hey. Wait, does this mean it fixed the consume issue? When consume tag should now show up on the card, but does that actually fix the change? Like, did they properly not consume if you have removed consume from it? Fixed Apex Imp. Okay, that's fine. Shard of Divinity to the logbook. Hey, there you go. Shard of Divinity to the logbook. Hey! Edge Prior's cost reduction now works on old magic if it has a healing effect. Doesn't say that they fixed the one with Tethys, though. Yeah, I don't think it does it with Tethys, though. It's just with Edge Prior. Warren Grindstone and cardless units. Okay. Not triggering Etch. Okay. Sacrificial Resurrection Ember cost incorrect when copied by Twinstone. Interesting. So, I mean, it's a pretty big update. Mostly bug fixes, which I think are all great. And Tethys reduces sometimes. Sometimes Tethys reduces it. It depends on if it came first or second. It depends on the order. If it's damaged first, then yes. If it's damaged second, then no. So it sometimes, sometimes reduces it. It doesn't cost you Ember, but you can't play it. Yeah, that's why I remember it not reducing even if you had enough Ember. But anyway. Okay, let's go back to our regularly scheduled program. Interesting. I mean, I think there's some still things that need to get addressed, but in general, I think that's okay. Let's jump back into the run. Where are we? We have a bristling build that is trash. We have to make it less trash. We have to make it less trash very quickly. I don't really love any of these cards. So we're not going to take any of these cards. We're going to go left. We're going to hope for Husk Hermit. Or I would also take an Animus of Will. Do we even dare? Do we even dare? We have Husk Hermit, but we got my man here, and we have 2 Wildwood Saps and full restores. Oh. And we put Large Stone on it, of course. Like, what else would you put on it? The champion is trash. This is truth. Wow, this is going to be very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, we could take a quick, right? No, I don't think we want quick. I think we just want double multi-strike. What we want is an Animus of Will to put onto it, or anything that gives multi-strike would be good. What do we get out of spells? -2. I'm a big fan of -2 for focus growth. So we're at 25 shards. That seems completely reasonable. And then we just go... I don't think Bristling is the best sentient. I think it is the easiest to fit into any deck. I think Cultivate is, or not Cultivate, Explosive is still the best. But Bristling is not bad, certainly. So what we're going to do is we want to make sure Bristling dies. I want to make sure that Bristling dies, and in the meantime, just build up this guy as much as humanly possible. I think everything dies to you up top. This is 14, 19, 20 damage. The problem is that you play Steelsinger and you can't play anything else for like the rest of your life. And I really don't want to Ember Drain him. Hmm. Okay, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna go up here. Now we're just gonna kill everything with the sentient. We're gonna take some damage. Damage will be taken. Luckily, we do get focus growth, wildwood sap, and we can pop. Probably just pop the backliner. Bop, bop, bop. Yeah, we gotta heal once up there, but this guy has to be able to die. Okay. So we need Glimmer. At the same time, I could just put a Bogfly in the back. Well, I could just put a Train Steward in the back too. Putting a Train Steward in the back kills everything, but I guess Glimmer does too. Let's Glimmer. Put you here. Yeah, but then we would take fire damage. I didn't want to take fire damage. Excellent. We should be able to get most of the healing back. I was killing them all off. Now here's a question. I could sack the Bogfly and try to kill with the Sentient. What am I getting? A restore and a heal. Because if I sack this guy, 1, 2, 3. I'm just thinking like, how many heals? Can we get all 6? I don't think we can get all 6. It's 7, so it's going to be at 34. Minus 13, so 21 plus 5, 26. Minus 13 plus 4, so 17. Yeah, I think I guess we just go. We just go with it. Oh, he does have rage, so he is losing damage each time. This is the real question. We could sack the Bogfly to try to get more heals. Okay, look, I can't read. You're acting like I can read. Why would you think I can read here? I think we just take it. Okay, I mean, it's fine. We got 4 heals out of it. We got 4 heals. Our man's at 30, so we increased 10. Whip-de-freaking do. We cannot take any of these. Actually, we could take the Sharpen, but it seems pretty bad now, considering. We cannot take Echo Infusion, I think, either, and we certainly can't take Shelter. Well, can we take Infusion? Hold on. Let me think. Let me check my Discord really quick and just see. Echo Transfer I cannot take. But Echo Infusion I can take. I think Infusion's fine. We can then start healing, use it as kind of like a quasi-healing. And I would love something to put onto our buddy here. Thorn Fruit is fine. This is the fattest man you've ever seen. It's a, no. No. Dante, no. This is not your time. Any other time, I would be all about this, but this is not Dante time. Alright. Honestly, man, just crush it. Do your thing. Be happy. You're killing it. Alright. This is going to be an all-out smackfest. We go Glimmer. Restore. Restore. Smack you. Crushing it. Why not top floor? I don't know. Why don't you play your own game sometime? Jeez, stop getting into my game. You know what we should do? Let's just kill him. Get in there. What are you doing? Knocking back. Who cares? Okay, actually I care. I now care. I now care. This. Hit you. Play you as well. If we smack you like this, we'd at least do 10 damage to you. We can give you more health. You think that I stream for my own personal edification. It's not about you, Narninian. We're gonna get a lot of healing here. There's zero chance that this guy kills us. And then we just get as many heals as we can. Also, he died anyway. Yeah, this is a special unit. This is a very special unit. This is the most special unit. And he has been combined with another most special unit to form the literal most special unit. Infinitely scaling, trample, fat man that takes up a whole floor by himself. Would it have got? I guess we would have gotten more. Yeah, we would have gotten more. I don't think adaptive is good, but I think Unleash the Wildwood is pretty good. Do we want to put like a sweep unit to go with the sentient? I don't think so. I think we just go all in here. Adaptive is damage and healing. But it's not though. It's not, because we're going to have more health than damage, and I want more damage than health. Oh, you're totally right. I forgot that he has the summon trigger. It's fine. It's fine. What did I infuse it with? I infused it with Bog Deep Cocoon. No, you're totally right. You're totally right. Adaptive was better. I admit it. It was better. I made a bad. I'm sorry, guys. I made a boo-boo. Big mistake. We're gonna go left path and remove. And I think, why is my, did the update also change all of my keys here? My button's not working. Gameplay, bind keys. Where's my fourth? It did this again. Hold on. Where is... Context action. So put that here. Put this... Yeah, it's there. Why doesn't it work? Look, it's not. Why doesn't it work? Why doesn't my key binding work? Context action, add, space, add E. Did the key bindings get messed up? My key bindings don't work. F8. You gotta get ahead of him, Narnian. You're on to me. I don't think there's anything else we would get here. You know what? We should actually put stuff onto these bogflies. Like, we might as well keep them. Have the sentient have 2 bogflies with it, right? I did just check the bindings. And then we'll get HP on them later. Do I want quick? I guess quick is fine. Quick is fine. Quick trample is like insane. And the man's gonna get freaking huge. Like, let's just do it. Let's just do it. I wouldn't mind a cultivate because then we could get extra draw as well. I think we're good here. We start with 150 trample. So there it worked. That time it worked. So you're saying to already play top floor, huh? I guess that makes sense. Okay, so sometimes they work, but sometimes they don't. It's like hit and miss. Okay, get you in there. Go 1, 2, 3, and hit you. Go. One, two. I mean, this guy's gonna be so freaking huge. Get in there and hit somebody so you can actually do some damage. We are losing the sentient now, but we are just approaching critical time. 1, 2, 3. Echo Infusion does not count as healing because it's not actually healing. 1, 2, smack, smack. Problem is now this trash. Trash is bothersome, but I mean, we're gonna kill this guy. Now it's like the real question, do we just take pyre damage in order to meta scale this guy? It's 6 pyre damage. I mean, we can do 1. Do we take 3 pyre damage in order to get 1 permanent damage? You don't think so? 3 pyre damage for 1 permanent damage for the entire rest of the entire fight? Let's do it. I feel like that's acceptable as a trade. You watch. We're gonna kill something with exactly. Oh my gosh! Engraft is amazing. Oh, I can't take it. Oh crap! I wasn't thinking about like. I have to yeet it immediately. I wasn't thinking about the fact that I took engraft before. We're gonna go left path. Carving Karuska's okay. We don't really need a lot more damage. We have to immediately eat and graft. It's a sad story, but this is the fact. Which run number is this? This is the 3rd one. We actually did it successfully, but we have to do it again because I had to restart too many times. I hate that this button is not working. Okay, it's specifically on the upgrades menu selections. Let's edit. Feedback on previous on previous notes. The key binding for ending turns. Selecting drafts, and other confirmations seem to be working. Unit/spell upgrade confirmation is not working with the key binding. All right. Hey, I did a tormented and graft. I have to take a 60 coin deficit because of that. Let's make Glimmer a little bit better. Oh, I hate that I can't push the button. -1 on... Probably Unleash. Because what I'm thinking is, if we start with Unleash in our opening hand, I want to be able to play it more than I want to be able to play a Restore. Being able to have him at full health immediately is like really, really strong. And we'll just stick with that for now. Alright, Cavern Event, what do you got for us? Strength Stone, don't mind if I do. We will take 10 strength. Thank you. We are now at 200 plus damage sweep. 15, 25. We are going to need to join a unit. So guys, what if we... No, that's insane. What if we... What if we were to dupe our unit? Is that insane? Dupe Steelsinger? One on top, one on bottom, guy in the middle. The only issue is if we happen to... Well, not going to do it now. We would do it right before we get into the final fight. I think it's good. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at this. First turn, Unleash the Wildwood here. Amazing. Play you out. Boom. All the heals. Let's just take less damage. I think I've gotten 5 as well. I'm trying to think if I've ever gotten 6. I don't think I've ever gotten 6 before. Yeah, sorry man, you're just gonna die. Unfortunately, you live in a world where I don't care. Here, you can have some health. Stick around. Oh hey, that actually did something. Okay. Heals, please. Thank you. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, love this. Yum, 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 yum. Love those heals. I mean, we're crushing this. 115 is more than enough. Oh, yeah, I just love... So good. Get smacked. I think we're good. I mean, we're probably fine with this guy by himself, but at the same time, like, if you can make the man thicker and get 2 of them, why not do that, right? Like, if you can get 2, why not get 2? There's literally no negatives for having 2 of them. Also, we didn't actually lose out on regen, because there's no chance in hell that this guy kills us before we get through all of our regen. Oh, Sting Artifact sucks? I think it's fantastic. It's pure draw. The early game is when you need draw. Late game, yeah, it's like whatever, but like... I think it's one of my favorite relics. It is diluting my deck for less heals, but the thing is, early game, you don't have much draw anyway, so you're getting to your heals faster. You're getting through your deck faster. And late game, you don't need them. Like, late game, you don't need that many heals. This guy's gonna live. So in a build like this, it's like perfect. I think it's an artifact a lot of people draft when they shouldn't, and a lot of people take when they shouldn't. I think it's really good. I don't think it's hurting us. I think the draw is not hurting us. It gets us into our stuff much earlier. If you draw 7 stings at Relentless, you messed up earlier. I don't know. I feel like it's fine, but yeah, we don't reap at all. Not taking any of this. See? This is the point. Like, we're gonna regularly hit 10. Like, I really think it's not bad. I really think it's not bad. Melee weakness is kind of interesting. Because it triggers on the first unit, and then all the trample gets affected by it. So if we can play it on a unit, like, it will just crush everything behind it. It's using Patient's own skills against him. So we're not going to dupe him yet. What we're going to dupe is... Oh, I hate that that's not working. Oh. I want to dupe... I think it's Focus Growth. Just an easy spell, and we also need more shards anyway. Yeah, Cleansing Water. I don't think we need the 30 damage, but Cleansing Water could be very valuable. I would agree with a lot. If you have a lot of draw, like if you have Cultivate and all this kind of stuff, like then it's like you're losing a lot of value out of it. But I think in a run like this, it's actually very, very strong. So we're gonna play you bottom floor just to survive for like a couple days. Smack this fool. Play this here. We have to expect sad times later because we absolutely know that we're gonna get we can hit him just to get charged echoes out. I think it's pretty good. Incant Infuse on Vine Mother. Okay. Is there a bug with it? I don't know what you're referring to. I assume there's some kind of bug. And honestly, the immediate restore is more valuable. We'll play the Wildwood Saps when we have the Ember to do it. This is problematic. What a turn to get Dark Shard. All right, well, that's fine. We just play everything out anyway. And we get sad about it. But, I mean, in other news, this guy is just absolutely crushing. You've never met a man who crushes this hard. I think we just put melee weakness on him ahead of time. Also smack you. Like, nobody's touching this man. He one-shots every floor. Hand is full. See, look, hand is full. Boom. The only problem here is that he's going to lose his melee weakness, I think. Play that. 1, 2, 3. We're drawing 10. I think I want some charged echoes down here, so it's much easier to play melee weakness if it comes. He didn't. Oh, you have to actually hit the guy to lose melee weakness. Okay, that's good to know. So we just need to play one thing down here, and it's worth it because we'll get an Ember back. Then we'll play all the restores. Smack him. And again, all the restores. And we're gonna smack this man. We're killing him in like 2 hits. Over what was that? Melee weakness was like 1,000. No, I mean, the fact is, like, there are other relics that are also better early game and then fall off. Like, okay, it falls off. That's fine. I don't think Symphony of the Soul is good here. There's a thought about it because you could double the regen, but, like, this guy does not need double regen. It's not necessary for the run. You could try to do it, like, hold over and try to keep the Sentient with spikes, but that seems, like, really, really, really not feasible. And we don't need quick, so I think we just skip. Keep the deck relatively thin. Part of me is like, well, let's see. Are we going to get spell upgrades? What if we get Ember here? Yeah, but our guy's doing 172 by 2 trample. Like, he doesn't need much more to be killing everything. And if we can get a holdover on the melee weakness, or even permafrost and holdover on it, then we can deal with the mini bosses just fine too. He'll be over 250 by the time that we're into Divinity fight. So 500 damage. I think that's going to be pretty reasonable to get to. I think we go Ember here. Because Ember would mean that we can play more of our restores, play our Wildwood Saps out, and first turn we could heal already. I think that's really strong. And we're going to get Ember Drain. Choose a Divine Artifact. I don't really want any of this. I just want the money. And we're going to... Oh, by the way, we're also going to have 2 of them. I think we're totally fine. Let's go left path. Or maybe right path and relics. Left path would mean making restores cheaper and removing echo breaks. I think we go left path. Heal, or reduce the cost of our heals. Put plus 10 onto, I mean, sure. I mean, we might as well make it a little bit better. If we get a holdover, we put holdover on the second one. Yeah. Now we have all the draw we need. -1 to another restore. And we need more shards. We need exactly 15 shards. We can purge an Echo Break. We can -2... There's no reason to -2 something. Oh, we're duping the unit. We're good. We're good. We go left path and we dupe him, and then we're fine. And let's just go all in. We might as well. It's an early game thing, so it's just protecting at the beginning. But at the end, it's all about just stacking this guy to, like, high heaven. The nice thing is that we'll be able to get a lot of regen fighting Seraph. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. 20 armor is not a big deal. I mean, our Sentient's gonna die pretty quick. Like, this is the nature of life. Get you in there. Play you. Okay. Let's see. Let's count total damage we need. This guy needs like I mean, we're doing 350. That's exactly this floor is 350. Wow, that's actually crazy. Put you out here too. But then when we have 2 of them, I think it's much better. We put one on the bottom, one on the top, and hopefully we just don't draw them both first turn. That's the goal. It doesn't really matter where we play this. The goal is to get him to at least 200 during this fight. More if we can. And there's a pretty good chance we'll get more than 200. This is fantastic. Everything's dying. Doesn't really matter. We purged out the Echo Break. We're drawing 10 every turn. So 197. And again, we can just put this onto one of the front units if we want to just like completely obliterate the floor, which is funny. We'll do it. We can watch the damage get up here. So we're gonna hit 200 right now. Oh, close. Not quite 200, but close. You have melee weakness? Okay, so it's not quite yet. Okay. Pop, pop, pop. 1, 2, 3. And we can crush this guy. Let's see how much damage we do. 614 on the backliner. Not bad. Okay, so we're over 200. And now it's just how high can we get? I'm not gonna play melee weakness because I want him to take more hits. There's 0 chance he kills us. So, oh my gosh, there's a chance he kills us. Let's see if we can ruin that chance. If we do 1, 2, 3, I think Glimmer plus an Echo Break just does it. Because then he's only hitting once. Yeah, we're good. So 214, we might get... How many times is he hitting us? Quite a lot, actually. Or not, no, he's actually not hitting us too much. Let's see. 1, so 1 heal. 2 heals. 3 heals. 217 is our base. So we're going into Seraph with 215. No heals, no take. And same here. And now again, we trim even more. So the name of the game is trimming and duping. We probably just have to focus on one and let the other get sacked. But that's the nature of life sometimes. Let's just give you guys... I really wanted to give you health, but you know what? We give you nothing. You get nothing. Sure. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I saw Stings plus 20 damage, but guys. I guess we just give him more health. Oh, he already has too much stuff. I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Yeah, exactly. We can do that. I think we do something like that in the end. I'm also cool duping Unleash the Wildwood because it's very, very easy to play. And we could get 100 more. Is it enough to remove a unit? It's not. So we just go. Wait a minute. I didn't dupe him. No! I didn't dupe him. How did I not dupe him? What? Yeah, I know. The dupe would have been 15 shards. I planned it to have it exactly... I duped the full cure. What am I... Am I insane? Am I insane? I'm insane. This is what happens when I'm playing this game at midnight. Shame conceit. Yeah, I just like my brain just shut off. Like, oh yeah, I just need an extra heal. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to abandon here. We're gonna abandon here. We're gonna go back. Take the run summary. Print screen. We're gonna do our best to recreate that run and just change there. What we need to remember is 217, guys. We gotta try to get like plus or minus 5 from 217. And everything else the same. I'm posting it into the Discord. We're gonna try to make the exact same deck. For reference, you know, I'll put it to myself so that you guys don't have to see this. Okay. So let's do this again. Just want this window and posted. Okay. I have it open. We're going to try to recreate the deck. We're going to try to recreate the deck. And then all we're going to do is change the last decision. We're going to try our best. 217. Okay, so we're going to get... We might not play any heals the next time. A single force contamination kills you. We were at 217. Now we're going to get hit bop bop for almost 100. And then so we want to heal 1 time. No, 2 times. We're at 217 now. Up. Okay, we're going to be at 218. So we're going to be almost exactly the same. We're going to be 1 higher. 1 higher. The only other difference is... I don't even know what the other difference is. We took nothing here. We took nothing here. There's some other difference. We have slightly less pyre health, but we also did something. But I don't know what we did. Anyway, I won't worry about it. Why are we trying to relive our last run? Because we made a huge mistake right here. We couldn't undo it. We didn't dupe the Steelsinger. Well, I know I'm gonna... Let's just do it. Let's not even hesitate. Do it now. We don't mess up. We didn't have enough shards to face Divinity, and I wanted to make sure the deck could actually do well against Divinity. We have no unit upgrades to do. We can get max health. We'll get the stings this time, since we can't upgrade units anyway. At least not really very well. And then we're going to yeet out an Echo Break. And we were not able to do one last time, so I'm not going to do one this time. Even though we can afford it, I'm not going to remove another card. The number of Divine Temples is not fixed. You could have like 7 Divine Temples, you could have like 2 or 3. I've seen the whole gamut. It's not fixed. Okay, so we got to play 1 on the bottom, 1 on the top. Since we started with this guy up top, and I don't want to take any damage from him, I'm just going to play you first. Play you here. And start giving you regen, because we are going to have issues playing stuff out. The nice thing is we'll never get Ember Drain, just because of the nature of how this deck is running. Let's give you the regen here. We can't, unfortunately, play Force Contamination. We can hit you, though. I'm going to focus on the top one, I think. Do we try to keep them even? Oh, are the Divine Temples inside fixed? Yeah, basically, yeah. You always have 2 Divine Boons. Oh, no. You think we just do the... I guess we do that. Yeah, that makes sense. You think full clear... So we play Focus Growth on the bottom and Restores on the top? Something like that. Play you guys in the middle. So we always play Focus Growth on the bottom. Give this guy as much health as possible. We always regen on the top. And we can Force Contamination. It doesn't really do a lot. But, I mean, what else are we going to do, right? We have nowhere to play it. Okay, never mind. Okay, more regens. More Focus Growths. Glimmer as well. Sting, sting, sting. Smack. And again, direct heals down here. And they're pretty close to one another, actually. Let's get another one down here as well. Let's try to keep them pretty close. Let's keep giving you health. Smack some fools. Next turn is Relentless. You're 232, you're 233. So 233. 234. 234. They're both going to be 235 at the end of the turn. And then we want to focus everything on the bottom floor now if he's dying, which he is. If we put Force Contamination, he's not dying, but he's getting low enough that the top floor can kill him. So let's put everything onto the bottom, because we know the top floor is going to get more time. That's all fine. So we're doing 2200. We should be able to equal that amount of damage on the top floor as well. Now we pivot everything to the top. Just try to get him as low as possible. I mean, we're already getting him down to basically 600. How much did the one that died have? 244. You're going to be at basically 44 as well. In fact, they're going to be at the exact same amount of damage. Pop. They're both at 244. Look at that. Look at that. Two identical. That's like perfect sharing across the two units. Sick. Okay, so then it's still full clears in the bottom, regens at the top. I think that's still the play. And we want to start with the bottom unit to avoid damage. We will play this here, but then it's just a matter of crushing. I mean, we're just crushing. Okay, so we full clear bottom, start regenning top. Full clear. I think we can afford we're going to play a restore. Let's give you more health. And I think we can afford to do a glimmer here just to keep you a little bit healthier. It's also convenient that the multi-striking divinity is hitting the spike unit. It's actually perfect how that's set up. Okay, play you guys here. You're fine for now. We should start getting our full clears soon enough. Also, get wrecked. Open season on him on the top floor. That's hilarious. Any damage we do to him is going to just go onto the next back unit. We could have full cleared the bottom if we'd wanted to, but I think this is fine. We go 1, 2. We don't need to, though. Like, we can Echo Break there, but the priority is to heal. We need to keep stacking a regen up top. And then smack, smack. The middle floor is just whatever. It's just doing its... Holy crap, these guys are doing a lot of damage. What if we melee weakness the front unit? There you go. Easy. Regen, Glimmer, Echo Infuse, smack this guy. I mean, between all of them, we're almost killing right here. We're going to kill next turn. Pretty much guaranteed. If we melee weakness him, we kill. Yeah. I'm counting this as a win, guys. Between yesterday's restart heavy run and today's forgetting to duplicate our unit run, I think we have Bristling down. We cleared Bristling here. I'm just gonna call it a win. Get smacked 4. 945 damage. I haven't tried the new For the Greater Good. This is gonna make for a really weird YouTube video. Well, it's not a hat trick challenge because we took the same cards every time. That would be interesting though. Same upgrade path, 3 complete different builds. What's your final Steelsinger number? I think like 250. 261, 251.